My new VacDaddy is here. Let's see what we got. We'll open up the box. Nice and safely packed. Here's a manual. The user's manual is written in English and in Spanish. Has a lot of great detail in there, and also has some real good user tips from our team who has used the VacDaddy in the field a lot. So some great pointers in there. Check those out. You may not have used a system like the VacDaddy before, so those may give you some different ideas of things that you wouldn't normally think of. 45 feet of floating cable. And the VacDaddy unit itself. The VacDaddy unit comes with two different filter bags. There's the nylon mesh bag and the felt bag. Both of them are rated for 200 microns. You can use either one. We feel like the felt bag does tend to get a little bit finer debris. It gets caught in the density of the material. Also a little bit harder to clean. You want to rinse that out really well every night after a long day's use. The mesh bag also does a great job, a little easier to clean. You can see I've actually used this bag a couple of times. And it comes with what we call our filter skirt. The filter skirt is an insert that goes in the bag, fits perfectly in the ring, and it actually keeps debris, especially when you're emptying the bag or when you're pulling it out of the unit, it keeps debris from falling back out onto the pool deck. So you don't have to use the filter skirt, but we do recommend it. It works really well, helps keep things nice and clean. Filter bag fits right inside the unit. Here's my lid. The lid has a valve that allows water to drain rapidly. Because the VacDaddy holds about 1.5 gallons of water, that's a little bit heavy when you pull it out of the water. We want that to drain quickly. There's a screen here that keeps the debris from falling back into the pool, and a check valve which closes. It's open during operation, but when you turn it off, that valve closes and keeps debris from spilling back into the pool. Lid fits on with a simple twist. Now you may think that this is loose. We want it to be loose. It shouldn't be falling off. But it should be a little bit loose because a little debris can get in the edges of this and make it more difficult to remove. So if you think it's a little loose, we planned it that way. Should fit on nice and easily. So when you are ready to empty the bag, it's a quick twist to take it off. The VacDaddy mounts right on your pole and uses your vacuum head. So let's go ahead and mount it on the pole. I already have the vacuum head on the pole. And the VacDaddy, just turn the knobs to open up the clamps. Open the clamps, place your pole right in there. And you want the VacDaddy low on the pole. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Close the knobs loosely. Don't tighten them down just yet. We still have one more step to go. So close the knobs loosely. And then reach back into the box, and you'll find your vacuum hose. The vacuum hose is designed to be very flexible. So it moves with the vac head, it'll rotate. So put the vacuum hose on your vac head. We have a 2-inch cuff, so it's designed to fit with a commercial 2-inch opening. We also have a little adapter that fits right into the cuff and will help it fit onto a 1.5-inch vac head. But I have a 2-inch vac head, connect to the pole. Now when I adjust the VacDaddy on the pole, I want it to be all the way down so that the hose is compressed. I don't want the hose to be open. I want the hose to be compressed when the vac head is perpendicular to the pole. Now I'm going to go ahead and tighten my knobs all the way down. You really don't have to go terribly tight. Give it a good snug twist. Couple extras. You don't have to crank it down really hard, and it does a great job of keeping itself tight on the pole. So we're just about ready to go. VacDaddy's ready to go in the water. I just need my power supply. Now remember, we're using 110 volts. So when plugged in up at the house, I have my extension cord, I'm plugged in at the house. This is 110. I simply plug into the 110. Our transformer is going to reduce that down to 24 volts and invert it to DC. So 24 volts DC, very safe in the pool. I want to keep the transformer a minimum of 5 feet from the edge of the pool, just in case I'm being a little rambunctious out there. I don't want to tug the transformer into the pool. It is IP67, it is water resistant, It will be fine if it falls into the pool, but don't make a habit of it and don't leave it submerged. We have our connector on the other end of my floating table. The connector is a 2-prong connector, and we have a 4-prong attachment, so you do need to kind of spin it around until it fits right into place. There's a groove there. You'll feel it. It'll pop right into place when the transformer's when the connector's in the right position on the transformer. And I'm ready to go. Put the VacDaddy in the pool. Turn the transformer on, and we're ready to go. Happy vacuuming.